German director Natalie Pleskura's two short films, Intrusion and Faint, don't really tell traditional stories. In fact, they don't really tell stories at all. The main focus lies in the visual design, which has the intention to create an atmosphere rather than a narrative. The motives and the accompanying soundtrack serve more to create sequences which are reminiscent of dreams or hallucinations, in which the most unusual of things are carefully staged. Far from being realistic, the films create a kind of disharmonious spectacle in which people, animals, and objects are blended into seemingly unrelated scenes in which everything seems to be frozen in time. The nameless characters, whether it be humans or animals, are mostly numb figures, whose purposes are more in line with that of furniture. These people exist only to be reactionless slaves to the scenography, instead of being traditional characters who walk, talk, and react to things. It is indeed as confusing and as unstructured as a dream would be, and I mean that in the absolute best way possible, because exactly like a dream, it is absolutely spellbinding. It would appear that Natalie is the one who pretty much handled most, if not all, of the departments concerning her films. In an interview, she said that her films are primarily an amalgamation of ideas that come spontaneously to her, ideas influenced by all sorts of fields which fascinate her, be it people, movies, music, or nature. And the concept is conceived of later, but the ideas always come first. She said she had to take care of everything for her first short film, Intrusion. Everything from directing, producing, lighting, researching, organizing, and even arranging the costumes. It took her about a year to get it all done, and it was kind of a pain in the ass. And I'm not surprised, because while her second film, Faint, appears to have been filmed on actual locations, Intrusion seems to be the kind of film in which everything had to be completely constructed from scratch. But in my humble opinion, it was all worth it, because this way the unique personality of this single filmmaker can really shine in all of the film's aspects. I think if you would change just one little thing about these films, different lighting, different camera angles, different aspect ratio, different costumes, different actors, I think the end results would be drastically different as well. And most importantly, the music, which is the absolute backbone of these films, just as extremely important as everything else, if not more. They play an immense part in creating the mood. And it's very interesting because the music's rhythmicality is an excellent counterbalance to the stillness of the images and of the characters.